deficit myself, so my training's I've been staying quite light because I don't want to risk injury, you know. It becomes rather easy to get injured when you're in a deficit, or you know, your water's a little low or something. So you want to be careful. I still have a long way to go. I mean, it's 84 days out. I'm hovering around 198 to 200 pounds. So we're just doing our thing, man. We're just doing our thing. I'm a little tired today. Busy night last night. A lot of shit going on. A lot of moving around. Just a lot of stuff. It is what it is. I feel like I'm wearing the exhaustion on my face today. So then we gotta go back in and do it again tonight. So, you know, it is what it is. As far as food, today's food will end up being, it's gonna be 3 whole eggs and a half a cup of cream of rice. So that's something different. We'll see. And what I'll do with that is I'll throw protein powder in there. You know, whatever. I did just get my shipment in from Poor Boy Supplements. The shipment did just come in, so that's nice. I get all my shit. I've been using a lot of Mutant products lately. I really like Mutant shit. I like to get the single serve stuff because it's super convenient. I just bring a little packet with me. I got single serve protein, and I got single serve pre-workouts. Check this shit out. Mindfuck. Excellent fucking pre-workout. You can screenshot that if you'd like. I don't know if it's coming up clear or what. Just Google this shit. But it's a single serving pouch, man. Throw them in my bag and I'm good to go. I love it. It's so convenient. Do the same thing with the protein. Fucking perfect. And it works wonderful. It's got everything you need in it. So give it a shot. Give it a try. I don't make anything. I got no affiliation. I just like to give good information. Poor Boy Supplements. You can get them there. What else? Where was I? Food? We talking about food? So, right now I'm completely fasted though. I'm empty. The last thing I ate, I had a protein shake at about 2 in the morning. That's the last time I ate. I guess I've been busy. So, it is what it is. So I'm pretty low on fuel. We'll go to the gym, we'll do our stretching like usual. Then we'll hit legs. The goal for legs will be, we'll do quad extensions, and I usually superset them with lying hamstring curls. I like to do them together, man. Hate me if you want, I don't give a fuck. That's how I like to do it, man. I like to do my quad extensions, and I like to go right over and do my hamstring curls. Doing about 20 reps, and then give a good burn, a good squeeze, nice and slow. Feels good, get a good burn. That's what I do, man, and it works good for me. What works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. You gotta explore, you gotta experiment, you gotta figure out what works best for you, boys. We're all a little different, everybody's different. And you'll find what works for you if you stick with it, man. You stick with it. So then we'll go quad extension, hamstring curls, switching them, you know. And then we're gonna do pendulum squats, legs nice and high. I put the thing at a third degree, level 3. I mean, it's an Atlantis pendulum squat, and I put the platform at a 3 for the incline. I don't know if you have one, you know. I like a decent incline. Then I go up high, and I really go deep, and I really focus on the quads, because we got to work on these quads. Gotta get them up. Gotta get them up. And I'll usually go a little bit heavier. Not heavy, like that. But I'm shooting for between 10 and 12 reps on the pendulum squat. So we'll do those. We'll knock them out. We're also going to do... we're probably going to do leg press. 2 foot variations. I'm going to do one close and one at like a 10 and 2 or 11 and 1, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, with the feet angled outward. So we'll probably do those 2, and then we'll do the abductors and adductor machine. We go really high rep with that because I max the thing out. It doesn't take too long to get it to the max weight. Like when you start training abductors and adders, initially you're like, oh my god, it's this weird ass fucking feeling. But over time it gets better, and then you get real fucking strong, and then it's just not really enough weight. So I go really high reps. There are some other exercises I could do, obviously, for the inner and outer thighs. Oh, I also do in between, so I'll superset the abductors and adductors. So I'm going to probably do a total of 8 sets. 4 ad, 4 ab. The ad is when you're pushing your knees together. Ab is when you're pushing them apart. But for each set I do, I'm also walk over to the hip thrust, like the lying on. Usually people put a barbell across their waist, push their hips up. We ain't doing that. You got a machine. I use the machine. I like the machine. It's comfortable. It's nice. And the same thing. I shoot for about 20 reps with that. But I'll end up doing 8 sets then. It's really target the glutes. Because this fucking road is the worst fucking road. It's unbelievable. So I'll end up doing 8 sets of that. And then we'll see how we feel. Maybe I'll do a little bit of calf extensions, not the seated. Maybe the seated. Yeah, maybe the seated. Either way, we'll see. My calves are pretty well developed, so I don't need to go crazy. I hit them maybe once every 2 weeks or so. Yeah, and then we'll do our cardio, man. We'll do our half an hour cardio and get the fuck out of there. Well, homie, my first meal of the day will be my post-workout meal. It's going to be the 3 eggs and the have a cup of cream of rice. And then I'll put a scoop of protein in that. And then we're going to sleep for a while. I got to go to work. We're going to sleep for a few hours, and then I'll probably have about 6 ounces of ground turkey with a cup of rice, and then I'll head to work. Then at work I'll have another 6 cup of shredded chicken with a cup of rice. And then probably one more of those. And then in the middle of the night at some point, obviously I'm working just like I'm sleeping tonight. I'm going to be getting a few hours today during the night. I'll have 2 rice cakes with some peanut butter, natural peanut butter, and some sugar-free strawberry jam, which is the fucking bomb. You would not know it's sugar-free. So how the hell they're getting strawberries with no sugar in this shit is obviously they're probably not really strawberries. It's whatever it is, man. But your boy don't give a shit. And then I'll mix another protein shake in there somewhere along the night, and that'll be it. And I'll wake up tomorrow, and then it'll be Sunday, I'm taking the day off. Sunday's gonna be a rest day. I'm gonna hang out with my babies, my kids. My daughter has softball practice. We're getting back into the swing, baby. We're all excited as hell. There's an indoor hitting clinic we're gonna be going to. She's 10, and she's a fucking stud, just like her daddy. A fucking stud. I was a pretty good ball player myself, but she's taking after her old man. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, there's an indoor hitting clinic that we're gonna be at in the middle of the day. We'll do that. Probably go for a nice long walk at some point. I love to go for walks with my girls. We'll hang out, man. Have daddy-daughter day. It's like my favorite fucking day, man. So I like to time my rest day that I don't take many. I'll time it with the day that I got all day with my kids. So it's gonna be nice. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait for fucking Sunday, man. Can't wait. There's my girls. Yeah. So, that's it. And there's some things I just want to talk to you guys about, touch on here. I obviously don't know the age of the demographic of people that watch what I put out. And there's really not many of you. And I don't care. I don't do this to get followers and shit like that. People that get value from my stuff, great. I'm happy I can provide you with value. But ultimately, I also do this to document the hard work and training that's required to achieve success at a level that's quite difficult. But also, there's going to come a day when I'm no longer here, when everybody comes to that day. Immortality is not real yet. I think we're getting there. If it's not my kids' generation, it'll be their kids. So if it's not my kids, it'll be my grandkids that I think science and medicine will be damn near touching immortality. But since I'm never going to get to experience that, I want to leave something for my babies to at least have when I am gone. So that's why sometimes I give lessons on here. I talk about things, life lessons or advice. That's why I do this. I don't do this to get fucking girls. I don't do this to be Mr. Popular. I don't do this to make money, because none of those things are happening. It's not why I do it. I remember being a kid, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can remember being kids when you'd want to see pictures or stuff of your parents when they were younger, and it was pretty cool, but there was never much of it, because if you're my age, I'm 37. When we were kids, technology wasn't that great. They didn't have like videos and great pictures back then. And if you did have a video, it was fucking dog shit, you know what I mean? Even the pictures were not that great. So you experience your father, your parents as kids, or young men or young adults, or your grandparents as young adults, only through stories or a few pictures. And I always thought it was amazing because, there are people that are no longer with us in life, celebrities and whatnot, but it's almost like they're still here because there's so much video of them, or actors and whatever, that you could literally reach out and see them almost any time. Now, yeah, it's an act. They're acting. They're portraying a character, which I'm not doing. But if something was to happen to me and my kids wanted to see Daddy, they can go right here and see Dad. And it's an amazing thought that I had. That was one of the motivational things for me to even do this from the jump. And I think I'm going to make another segment or another grouping of videos of just, and call it Dadvice. Instead of Advice, Dadvice. Don't steal my idea. Don't fucking do it. But it's going to be called Dadvice, and it's just going to be like lessons or life lessons or scenarios of what I would do, because everybody always would wonder, right? Like, hey, Like, my grandfather was the greatest man on earth to me when I was growing up. He was a man's man, hardworking. He had his flaws, as everyone does. He wasn't perfect by any fucking means. But I would always wonder, man, what would Grandpa do in this situation? What would he think about this? Or what would he say about that? And knowing that, I'm thinking maybe I can tackle that problem, that future problem that my kids may have. What would Dad do? What's some of Dad advice? I want some Dad advice on this situation. So I think I'm going to they're going to be short. Maybe like a minute or 2 minutes or maybe 3. I don't know. I literally just came up with this idea just now. And I think it's a fucking spectacular idea. But I think it's going to be cool. And what I would really like is people to send me messages or whatever, or ask me advice on things that they may have. You could be any age, it doesn't matter. You could be an old guy, you could be a young guy, you could be a young girl, old girl, whatever. And I'll just give my input on it, my opinion, in my opinion, right? IMO, man. So, dad advice. Yeah, I'm going to start giving out dad advice. I think that's freaking awesome. Fuck yeah. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm about to pull into the gym. Pump House Kid, 24/7. Best gym in the area, hands down. I'm here almost every day from 9 to 12. I am not hard to find. You can come find me if you see me, if you know me, you probably won't know me, but if you see me here and you follow me or whatever, come up and say what's up. I'm not scary, even though when I'm in the gym maybe I look it. I'm not. I'm a super chill ass dude. Super chill, and I love to teach. I love to learn. All I do is watch videos on whatever I'm into. So right now I'm bodybuilding like I'm a motherfucker. So that's all I'm doing is I'm watching videos on bodybuilding, on nutrition, on dieting, on training, on technique. I'm watching the bodybuilding shows. All I'm doing is constantly downloading information and knowledge to make myself a better bodybuilder, and then you can use that in aspects of your life. But I think that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna like I always say, and I'll continue. I think I'm just gonna end all my videos like this. Don't let anybody stop you from going after your goals, man. I did it for a long time. Don't let anybody do that. Now I'm 37 years old and I'm gonna do my first show. I would have did this 10, 15 years ago. But life was what life was, and the decisions I was making and the things I was doing were the priority, and they kind of, my goal and a dream of mine took a back seat. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll do it now, and I still got time, and you still got time. So don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody keep you from going after a goal or a dream. And certainly don't let yourself stop you. Don't let the fear of failure, don't let the excuses, don't let the laziness, don't let what other people think about you, say about you, affect you and stop you from going after what you want. Because you can truly have whatever you want if you put 100% of you into it. 100% of you into something, and you're going to get it. Or you're going to get right there. And it's going to be right there. And you just got to go a little further. Don't fucking quit till you have that goal in your fucking hand. Don't quit. That's it, man. Go get it.